Joining us, we have a proud parent, Miss Pooja Chandaliya ma'am. What was your reaction when you got to know that she was preparing for IP MAT, contrary to which she was preparing for engineering?
It was a little shocking to me.
So I felt like that no, I need to prove my aptitude, I need to prove my interest, and I need to show them that no, I'm not fickle minded. No, this is not an irrational decision. They literally reconfirm with me like 3 all India rank 3.
Joining us, we have a proud parent, Miss Pooja Chandaliya ma'am. Ma'am, heartiest congratulations. Your smile says it all. Now that Vidushi is going into IIM Indore, I want you to tell everyone what was your reaction when you got to know that she was preparing for IP MAT, contrary to which she was preparing for engineering. What was your reaction?
So I just say that I've raised Vidushi in such a way that where I let her make her choices. And as you've heard through her journey, I ensure the fact that she did everything at every juncture of her life, whether it was music, art, sports, school, extracurricular activities. But it was a little shocking to me at a moment because, like, she was at the beginning of 11th standard so sure that, this is what I want to do. And then midway, she was like, no, this is also. So, initially, till the point in time she was giving the exam, I never deterred her from giving any exam. But it's only in the end when, like, the score came out and she says, no, this is what I really want to do, then I wanted her to, like, kind of contemplate and think and get the complete assurance and belief in herself before taking this step, because then it's the thing of her career and it's her choice.
Right. Now, when you Vidushi, you look back, was it worth it that you kept this as a little secret of yours?
I think whenever pivoting or whenever making a major decision, you need to have data, you need to have evidence to back up your decision. If I would have just randomly said one day, I want to do IP MAT now, I want to leave JE, any parent, any rational parent would get worried, not just my parents. So I felt like that no, I need to prove my aptitude, I need to prove my interest, and I need to show them that no, I'm not fickle minded. No, this is not an irrational decision. So I felt like initially preparing by myself and gathering that data to show it to them that yes, I'm passionate about this. Yes, this is what I'm interested in, and to give them the reassurance that yes, this is a viable career. That is when they felt a little bit more reassured and comfortable in that decision.
It was a very calculative move you had in your mind and it worked out in your favor. Great. And ma'am, when you got to know that she cleared her written exam, she computer based test, then she cleared her interview round, and then she'll finally be going into IIM Indore, what was your feeling then?
Yeah, I'm proud. I'm a very proud parent, and I think every parent should be very happy with the choices that their children make. And I think we should accept that the times are changing now. The requirement of the current degrees and the scenario with the advent of data, AI, artificial intelligence coming in. The requirement today is changing, so I think we need to be far more dynamic in accepting different types of careers.
Correct. I think you are a classic example for that because at initially also you were, though she was preparing for a traditional exam like engineering, NEET. Then she transitioned to a unconventional exam for like IP MAT. So what will be your say in that? And also a message to all the parents who are watching this.
So my message to all the parents would be that, see, maybe my child did pivot towards IP MAT. I'm happy about it. If your child wants to make any career choices that they want to make alongside with whatever, is your choice, first you guide them, then mentor them, nurture them. But if they have a choice of their own, I think we should let the children make their choices.
Right. So, like, ma'am, every parent wants best for their child, and because she again engineering, then IP MAT, what actually convinced you to trust her decision?
No, see, it's not that, in fact, IP MAT was an option that I had also told her in the beginning when she was going to do JEE. It's not that I was not, see, as a parent, it was not that, but I was completely unaware of it. But it's only that उसने पहले beginning में बोला था कि वो JEE करेगी. और उसकी सारी कोचिंग मतलब इसने सब कोचिंग मतलब नवंबर से ज्वाइन करी थी, इससे पैसे तो हमारे अकाउंट में रहते, तो इट वाज नॉट दैट मुझे पता नहीं था कि वो कर रही है. लेकिन मैंने जैसे कहा ना, सी जस्ट ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड आई हैव मेड हर गिव ऑल पॉसिबल एग्जाम्स. वो मेरी एक पर्सनल स्ट्रैटेजी थी जो मैंने इसको बचपन से, आई थिंक इससे कोई ऐसा स्कूल में एग्जाम नहीं होगा जो मतलब जब से क्लास 3 में थी जो ओलंपियाड वगैरह शुरू होते कि मैंने इसको नहीं दिलाया. बट दैट इज नॉट द स्ट्रैटेजी ऑफ मोस्ट पेरेंट्स.
So she was telling me, ma'am, she's playing chess, she's playing piano from Trinity. So you have focused a lot on her extracurriculars, right? So what was your take on that? From initially, from the very start, you were focused ki nahi, Vidushi.
You know what I knew because I'm a teacher, I'll tell you. So there's 16 ways that a child learns. अब मेरे को 5 साल में पता नहीं था कि मेरी बेटी किस चीज में अच्छा करेगी. मैं उसकी सारी जिंदगी वो 17वें साल के जेई पे लगा देती. और अगर मेरा बच्चा एक्चुअली चेस में अच्छा होता या म्यूजिक पे अच्छा होता तो ना तो वो बन पाता इंजीनियर, ना वो ये बन पाता. और मैं एक टीचर रह चुकी थी तो मुझे ऐसा था कि मुझे मेरी बेटी के मैं सच्ची बताऊं कि मेरी बेटी के हाथ में हुनर होना चाहिए. दैट इट्स अ स्किल दैट पेज, इट्स नॉट द certificate that pays. So I wanted her to explore at every juncture, a sport, art, this thing. So maybe she turned out to be academically also very good and she's performed well. But what in case if this is not something that you can do, Yeah, she was very intelligent. She could have done NEET. I could have forced her to do NEET. Her grades in 10th standard was 98.6. And I think all her school ka people have done well. But मेरे इसने पहले ही बोला था कि ये नीट देगी ही नहीं. तो मैं इसके पापा और मैंने कभी इसको बोला ही नहीं कि तुम मतलब शी इज अ वेरी आइडियल कैंडिडेट फॉर नीट. मतलब कुछ ना कुछ तो ये कर ही लेती. मतलब ये नहीं तो वो कोई ना कोई मेडिकल फील्ड इसको मिल ही जाता. बट इसने 10वीं में ही बोल दिया था कि वो नहीं करेगी, वो मेडिकल नहीं करेगी. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है.
Vidushi, I want you to answer this. What was your parents' reaction when you told them that the exam that I was preparing for, I finally converted post the interview selection?
My parents somewhere knew I would convert because I told them, okay, interview acha gaya, ye mera score hai and everything. But the All India rank 3 was something very unexpected, and they literally reconfirmed with me like 3 All India rank 3. So I was like, yeah, All India rank 3. Then I showed them the document page and everything, and they were like, wow, and they were like just shocked, they were just processing it. I think
30, 40, 50 आएगी तो मैं तो इसको बिकॉज इसका बिट्स हो चुका है, इसका पिलानी हो चुका है, तो फिर मैं नहीं बेचती, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट.
Okay. So you were all elated. And was there any pinch me moment ki, when you
yeah, I thought somebody else's result has opened for a second. मैंने तो ये भी नाम वगैरह भी क्रॉस चेक किया कि मैं ही हूँ ना. So
And one myth about IPMAT preparation you would like to break.
that is easier than most competitive exams. No, the selection ratio is still quite low, just like JEE and NEET and all. So if you're coming to IPMAT because you think it's easier,
And also about the fact that it's just another competitive exam, it's not.
yeah, it needs a different preparation strategy. But if you're running away from some other harder exam and thinking that maybe this exam is easier, that's not true. You will have to put an effort here as well.
Okay. Now, ma'am, I would like to ask you what would be the one word to describe your daughter now that she's going into Amandor and her overall journey, of course, till now.
She's a very determined and a very focused individual. So, and she's very hardworking. So, I will not say that she has attained whatever she has without her hard work, because I've seen her work. If she sets her mind for something, she has worked 12 hours and 14 hours for that. It could have been anything. It would have been a dance or music, a skit at her school. She would practice everything for hours together, whether it was chess, whether it was her music, music and music exams that she used to give for Trinity. She used to always practice a lot and with a lot of dedication. So I think in life to be successful, what is required is dedication and commitment.
Correct. And also consistency.
Consistency.
Right. And while you were you went to IIM Indore for your interview. So who was more nervous, you or her?
Neither. Yeah, we are very like my mom and I are very chill people. We're like, हाँ होगा देखा जाएगा, नहीं होगा नहीं होगा. So I've never had that sort of.
there was no nervousness involved?
I have the strategy whenever I go for an exam. I think about okay, it's just another regular day, because I feel like when you carry that nervousness, you carry a negative energy, and I think that only hinders your performance. Therefore,
And while you were preparing all this while,
there were days when I would score low. There were days when I would question my because my peers would score higher than me. Then I would think, and sometimes I would think that I'm juggling JEE, I'm juggling IPMAT. Am I at a disadvantage? The board that I'm from, Maharashtra State Board, it's quite hard to score 90 plus. So I would sometimes be skeptical, will I achieve my targets? But it all played out exactly as I hoped and I prayed for in the end. So you just need to have faith in yourself and in your preparation, and don't pass a judgment on yourself before the D-Day, right? Let that verdict come in.
And because you just shared that you used to study at times 12 hours, 13 hours a day. So, ma'am, did you ever remind her, okay, Vidushi, please take a break, please come out of your room, come out of your study? Were there any situation where you have to be like, just stop now?
No, so there was a time period that, she used to not go out for social meets or social functions. And I think for 2 years, she didn't even take a vacation. Our family went out for a vacation or whatever. There were weddings which she said that, no, I don't want to go for. But I think I let her take that call because I think she was self-committed. I didn't have to tell her, don't do this. But I will advise all individuals, if you're focusing for something which is as big as any your grade 10th, 11th, and 12th. I think you have to curtail your you can say your social outings, your time that you give yourself for leisure. That has to somewhere, I'm not saying give it up completely, that you reach a level of
Insanity.
yes, that you reach that level.
Yeah.
But somewhere you need to give in that sacrifice because I think these are the most pivotal years of your life.
And they eventually paid off.
They left
Just
it.
it didn't.
Yes, now you can just go on in as many vacations you want and as many weddings as you want to. Right, guilt free. Now that you have converted, you have no backlog. You actually have a backlog that you want to do. What will you be doing actually? I didn't ask you this question. Now that you have converted into Amandor,
We had quite a few family outings as well. I met up with my cousins. So yeah, it's been quite fun. I've been meeting my friends back to back, going for movies, going to new restaurants, going. I've had a blast.
so is Vidushi liking it without her books?
Of course, I think both things are necessary in life. You need to have a balance. Sometimes my books are very comforting. Sometimes the world awaits me. So
I like how you articulated it.
hmm.
Really nice, really nice. Now, one thing about her that makes you proud beyond academics.
She is very responsible. She's a very responsible human being, and she is a very considerate human being. She has empathy for everyone, and she, kind of reaches out to everybody, thinking in a way which is, she has a true sporting spirit. So I think she's very humane that way.
All right. So, ma'am, what would be the one piece of advice for all the parents whose students are preparing for IP MAT and who are also at the same time skeptical about it?
So I don't think so. You need to have skepticism in yourself, but as a parent, you always have backups, right? So which I did. It's not that in her case we did not. She gave JEE also, and she cleared her advance also. She's got into some good institutes over there also. Uh, but and we did, apply to various other colleges. You have to fill up forms. You have to have a backup and a plan B, with yourself. As a parent, you need to keep doing your research. You have to support your child in this 2 years journey, 2 years journey, and you have to keep them motivated.
Correct.
When the child loses motivation. और अगर नहीं हुआ तो कुछ नहीं, बहुत कुछ है करने को, like that is what is my belief.
Okay.
So, what would be the one piece of advice you would give to students, and in fact to you as well, ma'am, who are afraid of taking an unconventional path? Because still we live in a society where there are set patterns that needs to be followed. You do your schooling, this is the path, these are the four options available. So, for those, what would you say to the students and to the parents?
So when I had the choice between engineering and management, see, I could have done engineering. It was not that I lacked the ability. I did clear the exams. I made it to certain colleges, but I knew that if I followed the traditional path, it would not fulfill me intellectually, and I would not give it my best because I would do it out of an obligation. I would half-heartedly do it. And I feel like in life, when you take a risk, when you do things unconventionally, you give your best. You give your 100%. You might fail, but at least you'll be able to experience your zenith, and that is an experience worth having in your life. So yes, this is a risk. I would say that yeah, it's a leap of faith. Maybe not everybody should take this risk because yes, you need to have a risk appetite for it as well. But if you do, it pays off. High risk, high reward.
Great, ma'am.
I think, yeah, always in life, there are changing trends. There are changing trends and requirements which are there. So, what you might be feeling today is a riskier appetite to do, as compared to the conventional, you can say career paths. But today, society has changed. The requirement for careers are also changing. So, I think everyone has to be riskier, right? There was a time when we used to hardly fly in India. Today, almost I think everybody flies. There were a lot of other things which were very unconventional. If I go back in time, just 15 years or 5 years, or as a matter of fact, even just using a Paytm, which is like a very common thing to use today. So I think just as the requirements of the times are changing, the requirements of the careers are also changing. So I think you need to be riskier because you need to keep pace with the change. I think motivate your child, support him or she wants to do, he or she wants to do. I think that's most important. And be happy with your child.
And thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best and see you in Indore. We have our toppers waiting for you to join them. So it was lovely talking to you both. Thank you so much.